What's up, everybody? Tommy here, Math Productions, and we're picking up mostly where we left off. And if the last episode was session 0, this one is basically session 1. Duly note though, we're not going to necessarily name our sessions per episode moving forward. There normally will be a little recap at the start of the episode, and then we'll jump right into the action. So, this episode, the only thing you've missed so far, obviously you see on screen, we grabbed ourselves a few articles of apparel, and we grabbed this silenced 6.5 semi that we're carrying around. We also picked up some building resources because we have an idea of a plan this episode, not a fully fledged plan, but an idea of one. Before we get going and leave the key, wanted to show off there is an extra Crimson Fleet companion in the bar at the key. So at some point, if you do recruit her prior to the end of the ultimatum between the Crimson Fleet and UC Sista, she'll stay a part of your team, no matter which way you go on that, right? You can see on screen there, I had the active quests at the moment. Again, we are just at the start of the game. We gathered some resources at the key. We checked out some of the Crimson Fleet missions on the mission board that you can check out at the Reckoner's Core or whatever. And again, the character that we're playing, while Crimson Fleet is the quote, like, big time from what the character's younger self would have saw them as, but at this point in their life, they're trying to do things the quote right way. And so after gathering resources, we headed towards the nearest settled system because we're going to need more resources than what we had available to us. And we headed over to freestar territory. Look how beautiful it is. And we're on Akila, and we found a POI from space. It's a civilian outpost. Let's take out that heat leech, doing our part, you know what I'm saying? And check it out. I like it. I really want to focus this playthrough, at least this for new game 0 or whatever of this playthrough, on using established POIs with the build in place anywhere mod to make some really cool, thriving looking settlements, mini cities, towns, whatever. And I kind of like the idea of this one, right? So I don't have the rings yet on my character for the build and decorate anywhere. Those are in the room at the lodge in New Atlantis, right? And we probably won't go there too soon. It's not like we're going to avoid it for a long time, but we are going to not go there for a little while. So in the short term, checking out, seeing what we can get. We need some more drinks still, so we're looking to see if we can pick up some food and drink. Looking at seeing what kind of resources this provisioner has to offer. And wouldn't you know it, this lady who at first just said hi to us ended up trusting us after we talked to the provisioner, and she gave us a quest. I think it's the same quest that was on the mission board when we checked it out about clearing out a cave. Not sure, didn't double check, so we're just going to assume it's the same one. And yeah, I feel like that's a good thing to do, right? So we're on a established planet, if you will, within the settled systems, but we're not in their main city. Ooh, we found some people that don't know us. Let's see if we can go ahead and get us an awesome little pet companion. Yes! Oh man, I wasted like probably 2 of those Pokeball things. I probably didn't need to throw them, but yeah, we got an Ashta off top. We're still level 1. Oh man, it's level 5. I'm gonna feel way safer without a companion roaming around. Look at this guy. Oh man, love the colors. Got that green tint. Oh yeah, so like I was saying, anyway, so like I was saying, I feel like the guy, you know what I'm saying? It's like a good opportunity. No one knows his past, and maybe he can do a little bit of good, make an impact. They obviously have a little bit of an economy going because they have a provisioner, they have stuff for sale, for trade. And so this is kind of a cool area that I like. I don't like the snow, personally. I really don't like being cold, personally, so don't really like that. But I mean, man, look at that. Emerald was like the perfect name because of them green highlights. But yeah, so we're gonna take Emerald and we're gonna try to help out this little civilian outpost, and we'll get some extra money because when I got resources, I did get iron, structure material, and a couple other things, but I didn't get aluminum, which is going to be a big crafting component that I'm going to need. I just ran out of credits, honestly, so I want to find a way that I can make some credits here at the start of the game. I need to get some more basic building materials, specifically aluminum. I got iron and structural materials. Those are like 2 of the 3 initial main things I need. Still need aluminum though, and again, I need credits to be able to get that stuff. Starting out as a Crimson Fleet member, I don't have a cutter, so in my head canon, when I rushed the pirates' spaceship to make my safe escape, we're not going to talk about if it was brave or cowardly, but my dude's alive and he's here today. But he dropped his cutter when he was doing all that, so no cutter, cannot harvest surface materials, so I'm going to have to purchase them in the short term. I'm not going to lie, I was terrified right here of whatever that blue dot was. I was hoping that like maybe it would just come out. I hate spiders, and a lot of these aliens like to look like spiders. So I was tripping right there. I'm not gonna lie. I did not. I was trying to find an angle. I was gonna see if I could jump. I'm spelling it here. I'm gonna see if I could jump on this thing. Miss. Oh, now I'm on the ground with it. Oh, there's multiple dead things. I'm legitimately almost trembling at this. Oh, I got one of these, same level. So yeah, we took that bad boy down, and that was literally the only one we had to take out to complete the mission. So hooray, we helped save the people of this civilian outpost, me and Emerald. I'm definitely fast traveling back because it was a super far walk out to that cave. We definitely need to earn up the 20-25k credits needed for the Rev 8. That is a must-have, especially since we're not going to do a lot of things at the main settled cities, at least for a while. We're mostly going to hang out on the outskirts at these civilian outposts at smaller POIs. We're going to try to do our thing at those sorts of locations, and landing distance is not going to be great most of the time, so a Rev 8 is definitely higher on the priority list than one might assume, right? But yeah, so I definitely like this civilian outpost. I like the fact that there's a provisioner. I can't yet build at it, but I did drop down an outpost here where we landed initially. There's quite a bit of wildlife. Don't like that, but we can work with it, I think, a little bit. Again, I don't have aluminum, which is going to be like the primary crafting component for most of the things I would want to put up. But with the few resources that I was able to grab at the key, and then a couple resources that I picked up here and there, I had enough that I could put out a little shack. And with the shack, we need a place to do our business. So let's find a spot for an outpost. There we go. I think that's... Oh man, this is tough. I think that's level with the ground. We'll find out. We'll do a non-bird's eye view. We'll walk up and we'll check things out up close and see how they look. But yeah, so I need aluminum for pretty much everything I want to build. But surprisingly, didn't realize I could build these. So I kind of want to keep landing right where we're at. We're going to drop that pad underneath to try to hope that that stays so. We'll be able to put a bed and some storage and stuff in here. Yeah, I just can't build like anything right now. Let's put a little tent. It's going to be a little workstation. We'll put some of the Betamax 76's functional decor. We'll put some of that down and have a few workstations in there. But yeah, this is gonna be the start of our main HQ, and we got our bathroom. Yes, see, I knew it. I knew it. Always double check your structures. There we go. That looks good. We don't want floating buildings. We're trying to make this look good. Yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it here for this second episode of this playthrough. I'm gonna try not to number them too much, just because I don't want people to feel like they have to watch all of them or have to watch them in numerical order, because we're not gonna follow for a while any of the main factions or main quest lines. It's just gonna be a lot of one-off stuff and exploring these mods in this load order and just having some fun. So if you had fun in this video, I hope you press that like button. If you like the idea of what's to come, I hope you could consider subscribing to the channel. It helps me out a lot when you do. And as always, let me know in the comments below what you think. Take care.